So I have a lot of explaining to do. What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is very special. I didn't really know how I was going to present this to you guys, but essentially my car is already a quarter of the way wrapped. So the whole point of today's video is, of course, number one, the color reveal, and number two, the fact that I'm announcing that I'm wrapping my car. I was kind of hinting at it on my Instagram. I did post like a black and white photo just like of the fender wrapped. That was just a test piece just to see if I liked the color. And I was still like, I was liking it, but I was like, you know what, let me do the hood as well, just so I can get a really good angle at the car to see if I'm absolutely in love with the color. And I think you guys are gonna love it. It is definitely pretty basic, but if you guys paid attention to my videos, you've heard me say multiple times over that this exact colorway it's overall just my favorite, and I love it. It's so simple, it's so clean, and it just makes every other little thing on the car look that much better. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna reveal to you the color, and then I think we're gonna start wrapping some more today. I did get some pretty good work done. Like I said, I got the fender done and also the entire hood. Minus the hood scoop. I was just busting it out all last night, so it's looking pretty sweet. I'm really pumped on it. Guess I'll just go ahead and show you the color. Well, there you guys go. As you can see from the clips before, I chose white. I had to choose it. It was absolutely necessary. It's a bit hot outside, so I'm gonna skirt. Now I know there's gonna be a lot of people that are saying like, oh, why'd you choose white? Like, so boring. That's kind of the, oh God. Say, that was kind of just the whole look I was going for. I wanted the parts on my car that I love so much to stand out even more in contrast to the actual color of the car, if that makes sense. So obviously blue is my favorite color. I love little pops of blue, aka my blue calipers, aka my blue seats, aka this little blue stripe, you know what I mean? And like my blue lug nuts and stuff like that. I think the simplicity of white just accents the parts on my car that much more, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's obviously just my opinion. It's my car, and I chose to wrap it this way. If you love it, then you love it, and if you don't, I'm sorry. Wait till the end. I know you guys are gonna love it when it all comes together. I had the vision in my head. This was the first color that popped into my head. I was going back and forth on a few, but this is it. Like, this is what I've been wanting to do for a while. I'm sure you guys can kind of even see the vision just with the hood and the fender that's done already. I think it's gonna look so good. I'm so pumped on it. Yeah, I'm just really excited. Today, I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna start doing these doors. I'm gonna see how far I can get. There's quite a few things you need to take off the door, the actual door handle itself. So I think that's where I'm gonna get it going, is moving towards this way. And then we'll really get a good gist of what the car is going to look like once I start doing this side. I think I'm going to do the passenger side first. So I think I'm going to do these two doors. It's one piece of vinyl that goes all the way, the entire like 3/4, if that makes sense, A, B to C pillar. Because pretty much once that's done and the doors are done, the side skirt's wrapped, we're pretty much going to know what the car is going to look like, at least from like a front and side view. So that's my goal, is I want to get one side done first. Just so I get like a, you know, a real good look at it. And then I'll probably start with the other side. So that's pretty much it. Definitely let me know what you guys think of the color. Let's go ahead. I guess let's start taking apart this door. Get it ready to get wrapped. So as you guys saw from that little time lapse, the first thing I did is just cleaned up the 2 doors that I plan on doing today. So what I was actually using is just like pretty much like a rubber clay bar. Want it to be as smooth as possible, as clean as possible. Now while I'm letting it dry, making sure it is 100% clean, clear of contaminants. I'm taking apart the doors now. So you have to take off the inner door part. It's actually pretty easy. There's 1 screw, and this guy here, you can see, screw. 1 screw in here, bam, took that out, and then there's another screw right back there. Then I just take these little bezel pieces out, and then you pull from the bottom and then pull up, and then that thing will come out. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm learning with you guys. I didn't look this up yet. I'm just kind of going with the flow, realizing that this thing needs to come out. So I think I'm just going to slide this little weather stripping out that way. And then I need to take off the door handle, which looks like there's just a couple of bolts right there. Hopefully that thing will come right out. Now that I got the door fully taken apart, door handle out, I got these little magnets here. It's specifically pretty much just for wrapping. So I have about 6 of them, but 3 of them just holding them up. Once I have it in position, I obviously measured everything out. Now I'm going to take my little vinyl cutter and I'll cut my edges exactly how I want, just to make my life a little bit easier. So let's get it going. And there we go. The door is white. The little weather stripping is back on. I got my mirror back on. And you can see these lines. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying my best to get the cleanest lines possible. Honestly, looking pretty good in my opinion. I'm pretty pumped on it. Looking pretty dope. So you definitely now you can get like a pretty good view of what this thing's gonna look like. So I'm stoked with the progress. This definitely did take longer than I thought. I know I did a little time lapse of me trying to get this thing on there. Pretty cool technique of starting from the top, ripping it down, or at least peeling off the back, getting the top ready, cutting it with my vinyl cutter, just the backing of it, and then getting it stuck, and then moving my way down. I think is probably the best way to do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just finish this door completely. I'm gonna reassemble it, get my door card back on. I'm gonna wrap the door handle itself so we get like a full final look of what this thing is gonna look like. Never wrapped a door handle, so it's gonna be interesting, and I'm gonna wait it out. It's way too hot right now, can't even focus, so take a small break. I'm gonna wrap the door handle in the shade and we'll be back. All right, so I got blown out. I only ended up doing this door, but I did it to pretty much completion, minus this guy here. I ended up just getting a haircut instead of wrapping the door handle because it was so hot. I was hungry, I didn't eat all day. Anyway, I was blown out and I decided just to wait on that. I'm gonna finish this door handle tomorrow, and I think I'm gonna get this door done and probably this 3/4 done, and the flares, I'm hoping, all by the next video. So we'll pretty much get a full view of what it's going to look like. Then I'll kind of figure out if I want to keep this black or not. I know for sure I'm gonna keep the roof black. I'm not gonna make it white. There's gonna be a few things that we're gonna be working on, but going to step by step. I'm feeling pretty good on it. This is pretty much, you know, what we get today. You can get a pretty good view of what it's gonna look like. Know what I mean? Now that the light went down, you can really kind of see what the car is going to look like, all of its angles. Everything's looking pretty good. Got everything obviously perfectly tucked under here, so it's looking legit. I'm really happy with all how the lines came out and everything, so I'm pumped on it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and that little time lapse of me wrapping the car. It definitely took a while. It's pretty hard, but you guys probably saw a pretty interesting technique of taking half of the wrap and then cutting the backing using the top first, keeping the magnets on the bottom, and then just kind of continuing down. So there's definitely a process to it. Definitely, honestly, the wrapping was actually kind of the easiest part. The more difficult part is obviously just getting the edges right. Getting everything tucked perfectly, because obviously you don't want the wrap to be coming up. So that was my main focus. The wrapping itself actually isn't that hard, but getting it prepped, using the proper like clay bar, making sure everything's dry, making sure that I don't know, you just don't skip anything, because I don't want to do it over again. So far so good. Definitely let me know what you guys think of the white in the comments down below. Let me know if you're excited for me to finish this thing up. I'm just going to continue to just push through and just get as much done as possible. Luckily, it's going to be a little bit less hot during a little bit less hot, and we're hopefully going to get some clouds here so I can actually work throughout the day, because it was just so freaking hot I couldn't even focus. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I hope you guys learned something, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.